All right, all right. So we finished up Daredevil. Now we move on to Frank Castle.
Real quick,
You got to say that right. You got Frank Mother Castle. What?
I'm
Put some
I'm
respect on that name, dog.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm really
sorry.
excited. King Matthew is back in the chat. King Matthew, where have
Hey,
you
King
been,
Matthew.
man? How are you?
Hey,
Well,
What?
thank you for
man.
being with us tonight because
Woo!
we have a stacked slate of things to go through. Punisher came back, guys. He had his special.
My
It,
gosh.
so one of the, I guess it's the third Marvel special. Oh, my lights are going out in here. Presentation following Werewolf by Night and Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. It runs about
Super cute.
48 minutes or so. Is rated TVMA, and rightfully so. It follows John Bernthal through his time as Frank Castle. We followed him over a decade across Netflix and Disney. He
Mhm.
co-wrote the screenplay alongside the director with this one, or the writer with this one, and previously directed King Richard. He's done Frank Castle, John Bernthal. Let's give him
He's
his
been
props.
putting in work.
He has been putting in
Wow.
work for this character, for this show, for it. So what we're gonna do, just like we did with the Daredevil one, we're gonna break it into acts as we go. Make sure we
Mhm.
don't leave anything out. I'm sure if I do, our fact checker Jim below me will be here to bring us back into a
I will
part that
try not
we missed.
to.
No, we're good. It's perfect. So the special picks up after Daredevil Born Again season one. Is what report says. When
Mhm.
When Frank escapes from Wilkins Fisk private prison, it runs concurrently with Born Again season two. The showrunner has confirmed that this tells the story of what happened after the Punisher season two and before and during the events of Born Again season two. This is why Frank was absent from season two. He was here
Mm.
in this story. So, and we know that this leads right into Spider-Man Brand New Day that is set
Yep.
to hit theaters on July 31st. Huh. Let's get into the brutality of this stuff, okay?
Oh my
So,
golly.
the special opens up in a way that I did not expect,
Nope.
but we'll get Jen bookmark this. We'll get back to it. It opens with Frank
Oh,
Castle
Willie in the
locked in the
building.
it locked what's up locked in the apartment hallucinating. He sees his fallen comrades. He sees his dead family, his wife, his children. He's not in active combat mode anymore. He's alone with the consequences of every person he's killed. And the special does not rush past that at all. The first half of that special, approximately 24 minutes or so, is almost entirely just interior in the apartment. And then he goes to visit his family's grave site. He has a gun. He's considering using it on himself. The show doesn't shy away from that at all.
Nope.
Frank's suicidal ideation is treated with like full dramatic weight, with him seeing his family and everything. He plays it perfectly. I would have screamed and yelled as well. He also believes he has nothing left. But on the other hand, the Ganucci crime family, the last group directly involved in his family's murder, is gone. He's finished the job, so he thinks. Um, Time and time moves on. He goes back, gets a coffee, sees a family in a coffee shop or owns a coffee shop. But when he returns back, he runs into Ma Ganucci, played by Judith Light. She's the only surviving member of the family. She's can barely stand, can barely walk. But she promises that, and she puts a bounty on his head, and she promises Frank that the entire city will come for him. Let's leave it there. Let's stop there. Jen and Doc, first off, just the two questions. One, initial reactions to the entire series, entire special presentation, and just this part that we got up to pretty much putting a bounty on his head, and you got, I don't know how long to survive. Doc, let's start with you.
Can I talk like I want to talk?
Get the dog sounds out.
Let me, dog. So, okay. Because it's a lot to take in. If you have not seen this special running right now on Disney Plus, the Punisher Last Kill, look, take a little hour out your day. Go check it out. If you love anything Marvel, anything Punisher, you're gonna love this joint. So my man Frank he's suffering through PTSD. And the thing about Frank, and it's crazy because I'm watching this, and he is walking through chaos to go get coffee. He gets his coffee, he sips his coffee. Chaos is happening all around him. And in his mind, he's going through something. He ain't paying attention to none of that, dog. And then it just take this one little moment right here when this lady called his name for him to snap out of it. He snaps out of it just to hear what she has to say. And then she lets him know who he is. She lets him know who she is. And then from that moment on, business picked up. So my initial reaction is, what have we gotten ourselves into? And oh my God, did John Barenthal put on one hell of a performance. Jen, take it away.
Jen, initial thoughts and up to this point, the bounty on his head. To that point.
Mother Hobbit is my initial reaction. I did not know what to expect with this. I mean, we had our speculations for a bit. And so yeah, just going into this, I did not expect them to do this story. It was very raw, very real, very relatable with people who have dealt with PTSD, in my opinion. And then coming up to where Mama G shows up and how she just calls his name, snaps him out of an episode he's having, but yet he's looking at her wondering, wait, is this real? Because there have been moments where he does ask, are you really here? Are you really here? Where he's struggling to identify who is actually really with him and who's not. So all that, and how Mama G actually relates to him with the loneliness he feels because they both have suffered loss, ironically, at the hands of each other. But yeah, and
Jen, I don't mean the crazy thing is, I don't mean to cut you off. The fact that she had the freaking nerve to say anything to this man after she had his entire family killed. She has the nerve to say something to this man about him taking his revenge upon her family. And I'm really was tripping about how he left her alive.
That's a question, because with what we know of the Punisher is, well, why did he leave her alive?
Yeah.
So that's a question I had. I'm like, well, that's interesting, because if it was a revenge thing for his family because of what the hit that family did to him, why did he make that choice? Now, granted, if it's in the, hey, Sage, what's up? Oh, I love his comment. Oh, she's insane. So yeah, like, unless there's something in the comics I don't know about, I found that very interesting. And the fact that he still let her walk away, and he's not, well, I'm getting ahead, but like to that point with the hit, like letting her walk away. Well, not walk away, but you know what I mean. So
roll away in her little. I'm sorry.
Well, that's. The interpretation of this one is actually a nice version, not a nice version, however, but she has all her limbs in this. Yeah. Historically, Manganucci loses her limbs, which makes for quite the image.
Quadriplegic.
So, well, I guess that's something they had to talk through. Is
you didn't have to do that, dog. You did not have to put that up there.
Ta-da!
Hey, but look at her face. They almost got it, boy. They almost got it spot on from this panel here to the way she portrayed Manganucci last night, bro.
I really love this actress they got for Manganucci. I was very impressed with her. I think I've seen her before. I couldn't remember where because I recognized her.
Yeah, Judith Light. She's been in so much.
Judith Light. I have to look at her.
I try to think of a show. It's a show that I used to watch. Oh, she was like in Law and Order. She's one of the judges in Law and Order.
Yes.
That's one in SVU. She's been in that one.
She's been everywhere. Much. Yeah. Okay. But no, I now yes, it's in my head. Yeah, brilliant choice for Mama G. I love it. And
The
then
last thing I saw in was The Menu. I don't know if y'all saw that movie, but it is wild.
Heard about it, hadn't seen it yet though.
so so yeah, like going from like comic book accurate to what they did in the show. I guess it was a question of, and I'm making an assumption. It's like, how gory do we want to get? Do we want to go that far with everything else we're about to show, or should we
We're gonna talk
dial it
about
back
that
a little bit?
Oh no, we're gonna talk about it. Don't worry.
I know we say around here all the time, use the source material. I think this is the one time I'm like, you know what? I'm fine. We're good.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. But yeah, so my initial reaction, Mother Hobbit, oh my gosh, this is a lot. And the hit on him, like, oh boy.
Yeah, my initial reaction to it was, and I'll go through the rest of it too, was like, man, this is one of the, I won't say riskiest things Marvel's done, because they've definitely been out there on ledge, but this felt more one of the most grounded things or psychological things that they've done, because Frank and alone in the room with the demons from his past, with
or when he was
not
in the
knowing
Marines,
not knowing what's real, locks up his guns. It has nothing else to do. Game's over, man.
He was done.
He has no way. He doesn't know what to do after the battle, and they showed that. We sat in that for a long time in this show. Like you could essentially. This is 2 episodes. This is like it could have been cut into 2 episodes, right? Honestly, was hoping it was a little longer, but we'll get to that at the end. But it could have been where like that first episode is just him battling his demons, and then this, like Doc said, he goes out for coffee, and
like it's a normal day, dog. Like
ain't nothing normal about that day.
It's straight chaos going on around. People are dying. They are dying. People are getting shot. And he is walking to the bodega to get coffee. I'm sorry, to the bakery. He went to the bakery to get coffee. It's a normal day.
I think it was Willie who put in the chat, what part of New York is he in? I'm like, that's the projects. That's where that is. That's the projects. And then
he is standing in line just like, oh, well, it's just another day. And not understanding the psychology of the whole thing, and that it was him that made little Sicily like this by taking out the Ganucci family. And he's just like, it's a normal day for him.
But I think knowing and understanding that, and once we get towards the end, which we'll cover, makes it all worth the ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on top of that, just him making the trek through the city, seeing how bad it is. You hear like at the beginning of it where they talk about like, man, at least the Ganucci family like had like rules or something. Or at least they had people in check. It's just like Kingpin, right? Like I was playing the most recent, not the most recent. I was replaying the first Spider-Man, Sony Spider-Man game, and you take out Kingpin at the beginning, and he's being locked up, and he says like I'm the only one who had control over this city. You're you're done without me. Like I was the only one keeping everything tight
in check.
Like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
In check. Yeah, perfect. In check. And then when he was gone, everything went to crap,
Chaos.
Same with Frank, but he's in a mindset was like, there's no more killing I can't do until she shows up and she's like, remember my boys, remember my kids, remember that, remember all of it. At first I was like, I'm not sure who this was, but then we move on a bit more and I do some digging into the lore again a little bit. I'm like, okay, it didn't take long to figure out like she was against him. She was going to be the big bad for this at least special. I will say one thing. I didn't expect her to roll off like she did with the middle finger, man. I didn't expect her to...
The needle drop would have been, you see me rolling.
Hey, and she showed it the dog. And just rolled on to her little Maybach. and was like, yeah, and take
Yeah,
that.
and then
they go-
her
and look,
bodyguard had
picked her up,
her
picked up
clutches,
so
and he was like
gingerly.
walking back and forth
That's
like
it,
he was
picked up
gonna
so
do
gingerly
something.
and placed her in the car and stuff. Like, man, get
Well, we'll get to
the
that part
fact
about
that
the car.
fact Frank didn't pull out a gun and shoot her in the head while she
He
was sitting
didn't
in
have
that
one
wheelchair.
on him.
Well, he
That's
had
whack.
That's what I'm
nothing
saying.
on
He
him.
didn't. Yeah,
He had
because he was
nothing
going
on
to
him,
get
man.
coffee in the midst of chaos.
Well,
That's
real well,
crazy,
let's say
dude.
this. Like he went to the gravesite too, right? Like he
Yeah.
went there too. So I think even that was one of the biggest, I don't know, how can I say, one of the most grounded or passionate parts of it, where you're like, he's not gonna do it, you know, it's Punisher, but you could see him get to that point.
Yeah.
And the fact that everybody's done, his family, or he thinks everybody's done, and here's his family, here's the tombstones, we get flashbacks, we get them talking to him in the flashbacks, we get his daughter show up in a vision to him. I mean, it has you rethinking things too. So, and on top of that, I feel like he has to rectify the neighborhood too. Like he's got to clean that up, man.
Yeah, he got to clean. He got to fix that.
He's got to clean that up.
He went specifically to the graveyard because he was done. He put his key on his wife's grave. He pulled out his pistol, and he was like, "That's it. I ain't." Look, like my man Sage said down there, he was like Major Payne. It got to be somebody that needs some killing. Wasn't nobody need no killing at that moment. my man was about to take himself out. He was done with it. You know what I'm saying?
There's got to be more, man.
And then his baby girl shows up in his state of mind, and like, Daddy, what you know what I'm saying? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? And that scream from the pits of the bottom of wherever the hell it came from, dog. I ain't gonna lie. It was this whole first episode, this whole special was so emotional, bro. Your man might win an Emmy for this one because it was that good.
Better win an award.
Like good in this special.
His performance of someone who's come back from the war, who was a Marine, and then becomes the Punisher, and then all of the psychological damage that comes with it, because there is psychological damage. I don't care who you are. So him seeing that, and then him, trying to go straight, I guess. I mean, again, I haven't read the comics yet for myself, but like having a family, having a wife and kids, and then losing that because of a hit. And then he does his thing out of grief, hits him back. And then, like that struggle, and then actually trying to, put it down by putting the key down with his wife. He's like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm good.
Man.
But
so emotional.
I don't know what to do with this. And like he even says at one point, it's like, I need help. It's like, yeah, bro, you do.
Yep. Well, that when I heard that, I was like, you know what? That's a start.
That's
what's gonna help at the end of it, though?
The thing is,
the thing that's gonna help the most is what he got locked in that locker to get him through this.
Yeah,
and
but
that's
the thing was, and Karen can help him psychologically. She always was there to kind of help him come back from wherever he was and whatever point he was in his mind. She was there to help him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she was.
In that moment when she hugs him in his mind and he was like, "Are you here?" That was her like, hey.
So that's be the next thing we talk about. Before we jump to that, though,
dog, bro. This part, I ain't never hated a character. I've never really physically hated a character before to the point where, like, I wanted to punch something, bro. This scene here, this scene here made me really not like people, bro. Like, for real.
The moment I saw the dog in the ruckus, I said they better not do something with this dog, and they sure enough did. And you guys know me. I struggle with watching a lot of really intense stuff. I had to look away at a lot of this episode. Like, okay, we get it. He's punishing. Punish.
Like he punishes.
We get it. Move on. But this one, I was like, I'm about to go through this TV. What?
Oh no, Jen,
no.
you're not the only one.
I don't be looking away, but
as a dog
No.
owner in this situation when that happened, and then he's sitting in front of the Ganucci's
The
restaurant
restaurant.
and stuff
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
and that dude comes up and he does that, and I'm like, boy, if we there, we stomping him out, man. Like I don't care
Yeah. No
how
questions asked.
stomping him out, man. I'm trying my best. He might beat me the first time. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back till I win.
No,
I'm coming back till I
we
win.
stumping him out. Not just you. We stumping him out, bro. Legs gone, arms gone, chest crushed. We stumping him out, bro.
So
I'm
I
just
wish
gonna
I
I'm
wish
just
I
gonna
would've-
get the bail money while you two do that.
Perfect. I wish I would have pulled the clip of it, but there's a clip that got released of the making of that clip. Since John Barenthal is so into like hands-on this, so there's a close-up shot where he takes the dog, right, and his dog's in his hands and it goes down like out of screen, just like this, and he's walking with it. When he's out of screen here, a lady takes the dog and John Barenthal throws like a stuffed dog into his arms, and it lands like perfectly right there, like in one shot. And then he throws the stuffed animal in front of the so that's how they got it one shot.
That was a one take. Like they didn't stop filming.
That was pretty
No,
smooth.
that was a
wow.
one.
I couldn't even tell.
I'll have it next week. I wish I would have pulled it for this one, but I saw it like minutes before I got on here. But yeah, John Barenthal tosses him the stuffed animal, and that's what he tosses in front of the truck. Truck. Yeah, man. Yeah. He's oh goodness, he's the worst. He was the worst.
Let me tell you.
I knew.
And look,
I was hoping we came back around to him.
Like we always say, the definition of a good actor is how much we hate you on screen.
It's true.
It's true.
It's so true.
I don't even know it was him being a great actor. It was just him being. You don't throw a dog in front of a car.
Well, first off, not only that, he going around hitting old people in the head with bats, bro.
Okay,
I'm jumping ahead. My bad. But I told you,
we're not jumping ahead into the first act.
I like villains. Then everybody know I like villains, but this motherfucker here had me pissed, bro. Like I physically really did not. I really hated this dude, bro.
Oh no! Everywhere he went to go to hit somebody, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if it was a man, a woman, or the age, or anything. He would just say "ding dong," and I'm like, you know what, ding dong? I'll show you a ding dong.
Yeah, I think
y'all talking about getting the bail money for me and Dion. Yeah. You heard Jen? Hey,
hey, all I know is that is 09 Orton. Should say
it is 09
right.
Orton.
09 Orton was RKOing old ladies, man. Like it was a ridiculous time.
He was. You just brought that back to my memory.
He was kissing other people's wives and stuff, man. While they were
he was highly disrespectful back then. He was so disrespectful.
09 Orton was a menace, but I thought like this first part of Punisher was just amazing, just from a storytelling standpoint. Not much action at all, but just a person dealing with the demons and being the Punisher, being the person that he became because of the revenge of over his family. Like, and on top of that, this story was a bold choice for a Punisher story to start out. Yes. It also says that this was the story that John Barenthal has been wanting to tell too. So that's why he's so in with the directing, in with the writing. He's in his zone because this is the story he's wanted to tell. So Manganucci said, "Hey man, 6:47, time's up.
Yep,
time is up." Thank goodness Karen was there because, or in his dream,
was she really there?
If she didn't say what time is it, I don't know what would have happened then. Because he looked at the clock. 6:47,
and you started hearing everyone banging on these doors and just breaking into whatever.
She kept her promise. A wave of criminals descend on Frank's apartment. They light him up at the beginning,
which was a horrible decision on their part.
And then he busts through the wall. We know all that, but then a floor-by-floor combat sequence through the stairwells and hallways of that building.
Wow!
Then Frank takes on every single one of them. It felt like the raid. it felt like the raid to me.
Yes.
Like, it felt like raid redemption.
He didn't even flinch. He didn't even
'cause
flinch.
It's muscle memory at this
Yeah,
point.
Bro, first
exactly.
of all, I'm terrified this dude is on fire, just broke down the wall and started shooting people. He's still on fire, dog. Like,
Yeah, at that
people-
time he
Literally.
didn't have a gun though. At that time he
No.
didn't have a gun.
dog, and he went to work on him. He went to working on him, boy.
Dude, he did, and it felt very much like the raid. So, man, Frank takes every single one of them on. The action choreography is described by viewers as the best Marvel has put on a streaming special. Not because of the scale, but because of how intimate and brutal this was. This was, my goodness, every shot, every stab, every
kick, every punch, you felt it. This right here, this whole scene thing, right here, this whole shot reminded me of the prison scene.
So everyone's like,
scene in the
comment from Will. From Willie, hey, the Bernthal scream is now iconic to the role. Can't be another for a minute. Now that, But this whole shot, this reminded me of the prison scene and how I don't know if Jen watched it, but you remember how guttural it was and how violent it was. This reminded me of that prison scene when he was trying to get the Kingpin. You know what I'm saying? And man, walking through for sure.
Yeah, he walked through him. He walked him down. But I'm trying to understand. In her mind, she thought these untrained clowns could take out the Punisher.
So hold tight, real quick, because we got something about those trained clowns too. So obviously that fight continues throughout the apartment up to the rooftop, off the rooftop, and we get down to ground
into
level,
scaffolding, into a bus, into the
floor. Boy, that scene where that dude threw that dude off and splashed him,
right?
My goodness, like what am I supposed to do, man? Like, oh shit, like what am I?
Shoot him on your way. Shoot him on your way down. While he just threw you off the roof.
It was like you couldn't help but chuckle at that point because he's even like, oh, come on.
This isn't tag team. This isn't tag team wrestling, man. What kind of move is that?
In that moment, he thought it was.
It was no, but it was against that dude's will though.
Yeah,
that dude didn't want to go.
Yeah, he didn't want to go. He literally yelled no on the way down.
So after that, he makes it out of the building, walks into the street, looks down the street. He sees Manganucci in the car. She retreats. Obviously, she looks pissed by the whole situation. And Frank has a chance to pursue her, to finish it, essentially, to go after the car, do what the Punisher does, essentially, but he doesn't.
Nope.
In the chaos, the little girl that he saw earlier at the coffee shop, and that family in a nearby corner store, they're in danger. He can hear the little girl. He can hear the dad outside swinging at the henchmen and thugs that are coming through. And the little girl, rather than screaming or running, after all the aftermath of what Frank just did in that, good grief, what he did to that huge guy inside the corner store with a pen, Jen, I will admit, and the whole time through that whole spot, even when he went in there and he broke the dude's arm, was that really necessary, man?
It was. Yes.
No, because here's the thing: he was already down. He had he was already bleeding out. Is a broken arm really necessary?
Yes, it's necessary. Because didn't nobody tell your goof ass to come in and put your hands on me? You understand me? So now you got to be punished in every sense of this thing. I'm about to punish you.
So what I found exciting about that part too was that they were saying thank you to him. They weren't scared of him while he was in that corner store. They were saying thank you so much that the little girl gave him a little paper, flower, which he then went on and put with a quiet night, which he went put on his daughter's grave and said, "You might have been with me today." And it was that moment that, man, Frank Castle spent his entire existence.
The man said Steven Seagal that on, dog.
Boy, this is Steven Seagal.
That
Yes,
is,
it
and
did.
look, and then he take your arm and break
that
it
arm.
though. Boy, in the 90s, that's all we lived for, to watch him break some arms.
Have you ever seen Steven Seagal run?
Yes,
Like
I have.
like when they pan out.
Yes, I have. Yes.
It's like that.
I have. Yes, I have.
That's why they only after that one movie they only shot him like running from here
From
up.
the waist. Yes.
That's
It was
it.
like right here. He was
Yeah.
Yep.
So you
Yeah,
wouldn't
man was
see it.
10.
It's so funny. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, like if you want to watch an episode where the Punisher punishes, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah,
Jen,
this is
just
the
off,
one,
just
dude.
we'll
This the
stop
one.
there because that's pretty much the end of it. We got one
Yeah.
more little back end, just what comes next. Jen,
Yes.
the brutality of that fight scene.
Uh
Jen, I was flinching a lot, and I don't really usually flinch, but it felt so real. I had no choice.
yeah, no, this was very hard for me to watch. There were a lot of times where I'm like, okay, I get it. It's like I said, just it was, especially with the pen, I was like, it's
Hey,
Yeah.
look.
listen,
Hey, him
It was-
and
it was
John
a
Wick
lot.
have crossed paths before. They
It was
look.
a
They,
lot.
they went to the same training class somewhere
Boy,
before.
Frank Castle
look,
a dog
boy.
walk John Wick, man.
I mean, he probably. I don't know, bro. Shit, that'd be a good fight.
You
That'd
know,
be a good
I was
fight.
just about to say it would. I don't know who would go down, but it would be a
No.
good fight.
That'd be a good fight.
Fantasy book. Fights.
Shit, write it. Yes, please.
Yes,
Fights.
right.
Let's go. Look, and you know I love the Punisher, bro, but John Wick a cold piece of work, dog.
You
but
know,
look,
they would. I think that would be a fight that would take a while. You know what
and
I
to be
mean?
honest with you, I don't even think they would fight, bro. They'd be friends before they fight, dog.
Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They would be friends before they fight.
Or no,
The simple fact, they both love dogs, and that's enough. That's
or
enough.
they would fight, and the fight would go so long they finally just turn, look at each other, and just start smiling and laughing, and be like,
then be
"We're
like,
good.
all right.
We're good.
All right.
You know
We
what?
good.
We're
Yeah.
fine."
Well, here's the thing, though.
Doing
That
the
fight
Carlton, right,
with the
running
big
is
dude.
wild.
Fight with big dude in the bakery.
Yeah, man.
That shows you how far Disney Plus is willing to go for quality of the story. Like we
Which
were
is
talking
finally.
about how
Finally,
yes,
though.
Which is what we want as fans. Absolutely.
exactly. So I'm not mad at it. I know some people will probably say it's too violent. I'm like, these people never watched The Punisher before. This is what you
Or
get.
they haven't read the comics. Have you? Like,
Yeah,
even
or-
though I haven't
yeah.
read the comics, but I know when comic books does violence, they don't hold back in the comics.
Right.
Well, even given like the history of like the Punisher, like live action and film, right? So the first one with Thomas Jane was PG-13, I think. It made wasn't
let me look it up. Let me
PG-13
look it up.
rated R. I don't
Hold
feel like
tight.
it was
Let me look it
rated.
up.
I don't
Wait,
feel like
which
it was
one?
rated R.
The
one with
Punisher with Thomas Jane, the first one.
I thought it
And
was R.
John
But
Travolta. I think it was rated.
the true first one was Dolph Lundgren though.
Yeah.
As the Punisher. I'm not sure what that was rated, but I mean, take it for what it was. I think you had Ray Stevenson too after.
It was rated R.
Yeah.
2004,
Really?
The Punisher. Yeah, it was rated R with
Rated
Thomas
R.
Jane.
You know, at times it didn't feel like it. You know what I
It
mean?
felt
Like
PG-13ish.
like compare it to this.
but with
this
all the
was rated
profanity back
TVMA
then,
too.
but
This
with
was
all the
rated
profanity
TVMA.
back then, Dion, they had to give it that R rating.
You're right.
All
You're
the
right.
cuss-
You're right. You're
Real
right.
quick, Sage asked a question in the chat at 9:47. No, Sage, Disney does not own those films.
And
Does
the
it own
Punisher from
Dimension? Oh.
Yeah.
the Punisher
they
from
don't own it.
1989 with Dolph Lundgren was also rated R.
Yeah, so you've had rated R, but not to the brutality of what this.
No, because
Was,
you know
in my
the
mind.
Terminator was rated R back then, and they were both basically shot the same,
Yeah, like
the same way in with the Punisher and for Terminator.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
the meaning
Adrian.
for I think the meaning for rated R as far as the inclusions of what is rated R has changed over the years. Because before, like it was only if you said this number of curse words, or if
Mhm.
you said the F word once, it's rated R. now those preliminaries or what is classified as rated R has changed over the years.
Mhm.
But also too, I guess obviously the action and all the fighting and stuff and blowing up and shooting was there, but I don't know, the Netflix series Punisher to now has felt more mainstream just because it's now woven into Marvel too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think seeing it on this scale, like this is a Marvel property, this is a Disney, this is oh boy, this is his version of the Punisher, and it's rated TVMA.
Mhm.
I don't. That's unprecedented at this point in time too. And
Well,
on
this
top of
is
that,
the first show. I'm sorry to overstep, but this
This
is
is
the
it.
first show that before you even get to the opening credit, it says this feature is for mature audiences only. Please use discretion while watching this show. Then we go into open credits. I was like, wow, is it that heavy? And then
No,
I get it.
yeah, I mean it's there, but Doc, that action, man, we know what we signed up for. Like
Yeah,
when
for sure.
when we heard, I know you were saying way, you had to be saying way. When you heard 647, you're like, oh, business is about to pick up.
Oh, yeah.
All the way.
47.
And when your boy looked in the peephole and that clown poured that gas and that gas rolled to his feet and you heard the lighter go flick, I was like, oh, it's about to be on and popping.
Yes.
And he ain't stopping. And he walked dog through them clowns, bro. Oh,
like,
man.
it was
beautiful.
So
and horrifying at the same
take
time.
A shot too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he didn't make it out unscathed. Man fell off of a building essentially onto a bus and onto the ground.
And he got shot, stabbed.
Yeah, so
I mean,
he took punches and everything. Like it's not like no one missed, but like no, he got beat up pretty good, but then like because he's the Punisher, it takes a lot to get that man down.
Boy, his will is way stronger than any of them untrained thugs that went after him, dog.
Well, yeah, here's the thing,
guttural groan or scream that he has that keeps him going, man. Every breath.
To your point, Doc. I mean, it's like let's take the Punisher concept out of it a minute. This guy's a trained Marine.
Yes.
He's a trained Marine. Even if he wasn't the Punisher, if you're not trained in any capacity, good luck taking out a trained Marine.
Yeah.
Love to see you try.
Man, the part that got me, he was sitting there reciting the ethos, you know what I'm saying, of the Marines, and it was over and over, and his fallen comrades in his mind. Like, I'm getting chills thinking about it. Man, this dude better win something, dog. It was so good. His acting was so good in this
he
special.
Needs an award for this.
So good.
Sure. Like this was a good special.
And I'm telling you, I can't wait to see him this summer in the Odyssey, because he also plays in the Odyssey this summer.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap the rest of this one up real quick, because we get what we want at the end.
Get him.
We get Frank Castle closing moments, back in his suit, back in the skull, fresh paint and all too, man. You know what I mean?
Dog, fresh paint
and everything.
Fresh paint,
and we come across this ass clown again.
Yeah, this one right here.
And that man said he took his hat. Took the hat back. And he said, that's not all he took from me.
Ooh, the moment he said that, I was like, oh.
Click, click, bang. And that's how we leave.
No, he got the knife first. He got the knife in the leg first.
The knife in the
blow your ass down.
He got him in the leg real good. And the guy's like, please no, have mercy. It's like, you didn't have mercy on the dog.
He is not Matt Murdock. He ain't got no mercy.
Nope.
Nah, man, you on the wrong block that day.
Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. Matt Murdock does not live in the projects. He probably lives in a different borough where Frank is in the projects.
This closing, it felt okay. I gotta ask this question too. So something got resolved and some things didn't. We got the resolve of what Frank feels like, where he is at the moment, right? Like we get them to flip that switch to be like, okay, now I'm gonna do. They were saying thank you. I need to fix what I created. I fixed this problem, and on top of that, I got to go get Manganucci now. Like I have to. Like it's in the cards, man. I have to go.
She should have kept her ass in that Maybach and went on back to the house somewhere, bro. She should have just let this man be by himself and left that man alone.
But with all that, I will admit, when this happened, I completely forgot the runtime of this show. It was out of my mind the entire time.
At all. Nope.
The entire time it was playing, it was completely out of my mind. But then we get to this point, and bang, and I get credits. I'm like, I had just got another snack. I was like, I was strapping in, man.
Like, with the rest of it.
What?
Where's the rest of it?
Hey, fade to black on your ass. Come back next week. With the Twizzler hanging out the mouth, like that was
it. Twizzler is my movie and show snack of choice. Twizzlers all the time, every time. Man. But I'm like,
nerds for me.
I was like, I need more of this. It felt so unfinished. But what? Okay, so nothing's been announced. It hasn't been announced like he's getting his own series, but we will see him in Spider-Man in July.
Yes.
That sort of roll into that and see how that connects. Like, Jen, how in the world do you think that connects from the Punisher we just saw now to when we saw him in the trailer in Spider-Man? What's up?
So the way it could connect is, now Frank is taking up the Punisher mantle again, and is now gonna change his tactic of who he goes after, as far as how he issues out the punishing of being the Punisher. So that I'm in this point in time, I'm going to assume he's going to be doing that, and then at some point that we do not see, in cinematic iteration or streaming show iteration, is when he and Spider-Man hook up, because with the way the trailer looks, and going off the assumption of the trailer, is that they already know each other. They've been in contact with each other. So we don't know how and when that happens. It might just be one of those things where we're like, within the story, okay, well, something happened. They're back together. Okay, just keep going. So it could be that.
Doc, what do you think?
Are y'all ready for this theory?
Oh boy.
Okay. This is what's going to happen. Manganucci realized you can't send untrained thugs after Frank motherfucking Castle.
Nah.
She's going to hire the Hand to try to take out Frank Castle.
Ooh.
Which in turn come through New York and shit up. You know what I'm saying? Which in turn have Frank Castle and Peter Parker. They're going to cross paths, because not only is Peter trying to keep New York kind of, clean and sane, the fact that all the things that happened with Frank has spilled over into not just Little Sicily, but into Hell's Kitchen, into the Bronx. It's spilled over into everything because it's lawlessness. On top of that shit, Kingpin ain't the mayor no more. So it's extra lawlessness.
And Matt is in jail. Matt
is in jail. So that's how that's going to happen. I'm thinking that's how they're going to cross paths. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen.
Okay. I like that theory. I still feel like I need to get Daredevil in there somewhere too, with all three of them.
I agree. We need
because that would blow my mind as a comic book fan.
Just don't tell us you're gonna do it, please.
Just boom.
Don't tell us.
Yeah, keep it a secret.
Let us theorize and then surprises. Yes.
Yeah, keep it a secret like you kept Toby and
Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
Where they purposely lied for 2 years.
Yeah, within reason, right?
Dude, but then you're going to get Jessica Jones in that joint and Luke Cage, man. This movie going to be awesome. I'm telling you. And
that's where properties and stuff starts. But that's where properties and stuff starts to like screw up things, right? Because if Sony won't let Sony won't let Spider-Man come out to play, like what?
Right. You showed right.
Like what is he doing the whole time during this happened?
But we had those crossovers already. They might have been minute, but we had them already. You know what I'm saying? When when Matt caught the brick, you know what I'm saying? He caught the brick.
I know, but still, it's not. you can do whatever you want. Okay, just like with the last Spider-Man movie, all three of them were in the lab or in the like talking and stuff, right? That was great, but it didn't hit until them boys started swinging together.
Yeah,
And when them
you're right.
boys swung together, you're like, this is why. This is why we do it. So they need to come out and just come on, man.
Let them play together.
Spider-Man, you want to make $1 billion? That's my pitch. This is my pitch to Sony.
You want to make $1 billion?
You might make $1 billion.
You want to make $1 billion?
Let him come out to play, man.
I ain't let him come out to play.
Come out to play.
That's how you gonna walk into the office.
Let him play.
It's Spider-Man sunny day outside, man. You know that's what I'm
dog.
Hey, that's a good pitch. You want to make $1 billion? Yes.
You
Let
make
him
$1
play.
billion? Come on,
Let him
come
play.
over here.
We like money.
Get over here.
Or you just do
hey, that was a good Scorpion right there, Jim.
Or you just do a Suge Knight. I'm like, hey, you tired of Spidey all up in the videos and not being all up in the videos?
All on your tracks.
Come over to Death Row. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Come over to
goodness.
Sony Pictures. Dude, you just got to do it, man. Like, you got to make it. But all right, overall, let's grade this sucker. A, B, C, or D, or F. Doc, grade the Punisher. Oh, before you grade it, did this not, okay, I know this leads into Brand New Day because this was my question before. I know this leads into Brand New Day. But, and nothing's been announced, but does the Punisher get his own Disney season, Disney Plus season?
I'm gonna say yes. Because we need it. Unless, and because I didn't say that, unless he killed Manucci in Brand New Day, yeah, we need this season. We need this. So we need to see how he walk her down. You know what I'm saying? Because she well insulated, protected somewhere.
Because you know what it felt like? It felt like a pilot.
It really did.
It did.
It did.
It felt like hey, here's check this out, y'all. Like,
I'm,
get this on the low. Like, take
yeah,
this.
like, because here's the thing, and I was thinking to myself, y'all kept saying a special, and I was like, well, is this not like the beginning of the season? And then when I watched it, I was like, no, it really did feel like a pilot to see if the people would like it, and then we give it a series.
Oh, it's unresolved. There's so much unresolved. Go ahead.
I was just about to say that for my answer. They could have like used this special for a plethora of reasons. One, to explain, well, this is what Frank is doing during season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. That's why you will not be seeing him, because he's having episodes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's over there in the projects dealing with that.
Mm-hmm.
But then, to what Doc just said, it was also an opportunity for Disney. Like, we could do more Punisher storytelling. How about we just test an episode, make it a special, and see how it does? If it does fantastic, then we can greenlight for more stuff. But then at the same time, they could also be using it to tie it into Spider-Man Brand New Day, because the trailer revealed Frank's in it.
He's there.
Yeah.
I
So
think
it could be for a plethora of reasons, not just one.
Yeah, I think they're leaving it there. Like, if they don't do it, they're leaving something out, because I don't think he'll get them. I don't think these characters will get a movie. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I think if they were with Netflix and they got series of their own now on Disney Plus, I don't know if they get their own movies. They get included in movies now, going forward.
It's gonna depend on
he needs his
storytelling.
own series. Like, the character, the actor, John Barenthal, that makes the dedication he's given this character and the I don't know, I say mainstream appeal, or just to make it like, hey, the Punisher is here. This is a good Punisher now.
Yeah.
Enjoy this good Punisher. I think it'd be wasted on him, because he's so devoted to this character and he wants to put stuff out. Jen?
Man.
So the other thing that they could be doing is tying this into Daredevil season 3, because the fact that they even released something to say, well, this is what's happening during season 2. This is what Frank is doing during this time. So, and the fact, excuse me, we know that we're going to get a season 3 of Born Again. Maybe we'll see Frank more in that one, depending what happens, because the other thing that we've touched on a few times when we talk about Marvel is, well, what's going to happen in Spider-Man? Because it's all on the ground now with Spidey. He's in the same realm as Daredevil again. Now he's working with Frank. The Hand is involved. If Doc's theory is right, where Mamanoki is actually the new big bad and getting the Hand, that would be interesting. You know, it's going to be interesting how all of this ties together and how it plays out. And then, yeah, I think Frank should definitely get more of his own show, because if we get more writing like Wonder Man, like Born Again, like this, please keep it going. Keep running the play.
When man said they fumbled it like, oops, there y'all go. There's the Punisher.
so real quick,
in the word of the stage, oh no, I'm such a Butterfingers.
Such a Butterfingers.
So Doc, grade it real quick. A, B, C, D, or F?
A for awesome. Let's keep it pushing.
Jen?
A.
Dude, that. Oh boy, I'm gonna say A minus because I had my snacks in hand and I wanted to.
Too short.
Oh, because he got reloaded for a snack and he went, that was it.
I was like, oh boy, let me go get sat down and everything.
You thought it was gonna be a 2-hour special, dog?
I lost track of time.
I did too. I like when it ended. I went, it's an hour already. Wait.
Yeah, I completely lost track of time. Fast. I was like, you know what? Let me fast forward to see if there's something after the credit.
I did the same thing. Nothing. I did the same thing.
They're like, hey, you want to watch season 1 of Jessica Jones? Not right now.
Not right now.
It's like, do you want to pick up where you left off in original Daredevil? No. God. I want more Frank.
I wanted to watch more Frank. I wanted to watch The Punisher.
But guys, great, man, great recap, guys. That was a fun
great job.
And this was a good one to finish off with Daredevil, then come back this week to know what he was doing during that time. And now we got to wait to July till we see him again in Spider-Man and figure out what that story looks like.
Hey, you better rewatch this joint.
Yep.
Dude, I might have time tonight, depending on what time we get off here. I'm like, might have to check it out again.
Run that back.
No, it was good. It's an A for me, man.
It's an A.
That was brutally perfect in every way possible. Sure. But also, we're here every Wednesday, All-Star Fandom Prime. This is our show on Wednesday. It's our live show on Wednesdays. We also do reviews on the weekend for your movies or TV shows that have come up. Jen, Doc and Lauren just finished up the Darth Maul first season. So go ahead and check that out. We also had our Mortal Kombat. Play this real quick. We also had our Mortal Kombat 2 review as well. Go take a look at that.